In a world where Japanese cartoons are underappreciated and the Kardashians are trending, two guys find solace in their warehouse of anime. This is their story.
And welcome back, guys, to Two Guys in a Warehouse.
Episode 3.
This episode almost didn't happen.
This was really hard to set up.
Yeah. So we had a technical difficulty.
Difficulties?
Yes. with our last mics. Or your mic, really.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to mine.
Yeah, it didn't want to work. Didn't want to record any sound, so couldn't record.
Yeah, we lost Friday, we lost Saturday, and almost lost today.
Yeah, that was rough. But we're back with episode 3.
And hopefully we can bring you guys some good information on the seasonal anime.
Yeah.
Some fire episodes this past
just
weekend.
Thank fucking Christ, because I was about to die, honestly.
Yeah, it was going to be, it was pretty tough.
But before we do get into like the seasonal anime stuff, I do want to say a special thanks to Tyler from Otaku Sphere. Also has a Major League Anime podcast. He got us the new profile pic for our podcast.
Yeah, he did a great job on that one in such a little time to give us at least something better than our first episode.
Yeah, sliced us up. I forgot to say it last episode, so I figured I'd say it now. So
shout out to Tyler.
Yeah, bless.
Thanks, man. If you're out there listening.
Yeah. So seasonal anime, man. What have you been watching? Or well, I know what you're watching, but
oh yeah, this past weekend was amazing.
Yeah,
Demon Slayer.
I was gonna say, do you want to just talk about Demon Slayer again, because that's really all that's really worth.
We're gonna have to jump into it because I was expecting some garbage episodes from some shows. I mean, probably worse than the Orioles play, but
yeah.
I was super surprised. I watched, I missed Copcraft, but Fire Force I saw, Dr. Stone, and Demon Slayer.
Yeah, you actually had time to watch
Vinland
anime.
Saga. Oh my gosh.
Dude, I'm glad that you finally caught up to Vinland Saga, because that's really the only show that, aside from Demon Slayer, that I care about. At least the new season, that Demon Slayer is technically a leftover. So,
from spring?
Right.
Yeah.
So Vinland Saga was fire. But yeah, what did you think about Demon Slayer, though? Because you kind of...
Oh, Demon Slayer, because that's my favorite show airing right now.
Yeah.
And the art is one thing that just blew me away. The art at the end of that episode was
like when the ending,
mind-blowing.
The ending credits, or you mean
no, not the ending.
Oh, when they were
right,
fighting.
Yeah, I don't want to give any spoilers.
Yeah.
On it, but when he's fighting the Spider Kid, I don't want to say.
Dude, I don't
anything.
care. I can't remember their names.
Well, yeah, I don't know his name, but he was something, and I don't want to say what he was. I hope that doesn't give too much away.
He was a demon.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it there.
Fucked up by
but
our boy
when
Tanjiro.
Tanjiro, when he was fighting, and then Nezuko and him, their bond. Oh,
dude, so I'm kind of confused about the Nezuko thing. Can she like talk now, or?
Well, she could always talk.
But why does she have I mean, I know why she has that, but I feel like she can control herself where she doesn't need the mouthpiece.
That's one question I've had. You would think maybe it's just a safety precaution because you never know.
Because I feel like if she can talk, I mean, she didn't say anything, but in her head, she said the name of an attack, like she did something.
Oh,
and you
the
could
demon
hear
art.
Yeah, you could hear her voice. So I was just like kind of confused as to if they're.
Maybe it's a way of keeping, because remember, if she has any human blood, then she will lose all her humanity. Mm-hmm. So maybe it's a way. So you never know, and in a battle, maybe some human blood could get into her mouth, and she'd go full demon.
That's true.
But I mean, they haven't really touched on exactly what that was for.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, it made sense because they were still unsure of what was going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure what makes her. Everybody, like all the demons that meet her, say she's like special.
Yeah, well,
I'm still
they
waiting to
saying
hear.
she has a special aura,
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if they say that she doesn't even need human blood, right?
No, she recovers through sleeping.
Through sleeping, yeah, for long periods of time.
Well, she had that moment in last weekend's episode where she was asleep for a moment. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if she passed out or if she slept.
What do you mean when she was
right before she did her demon art?
No, well, yeah, she was sleeping, but then. I don't know if are we spoiling it, or
I don't want to spoil any more than that.
Just watch Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
because it's definitely up there for anime of the year. In my opinion.
Definitely.
Like, I honestly can't think of another show this year. Maybe Dororo. I haven't finished that though. Mm-hmm. Vinland Saga for sure, because they're doing a really good job with Vinland Saga right now. Yeah. Actually, Other than that, yeah, I can't really think of another show that's like
that good.
Yeah, that good. And Ufotable was just killing it with the choreography for the fight scenes.
Oh my gosh,
the art,
amazing.
I love the way the water and the fire look. They look like they're out of like a comic.
Yeah,
when they show up,
it's a different art style from the actual show itself.
So I really dig that for sure.
That got my heart racing.
Mm-hmm.
I was super excited.
So
about
Demon
it.
Slayer for sure is one of the best, if not the best show this season.
You thought it was fire too, though.
Oh, dude,
this
it was
last
awesome.
episode.
Literally, it was amazing.
I didn't get to watch it until Sunday night, and I stayed off of all social media just because I did not want any spoilers.
Dude, just scrolling through Instagram, I had to get off Instagram for a little bit. I didn't even watch the episode until maybe 3 hours before this.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I just watched it. So.
Normally, I'm one of those people that doesn't really care about spoilers that much.
No, I can't.
Sometimes it makes me want to watch the show more because I'm like, oh man, I want to see that.
No, dude.
I know I'm probably just one person in the world that's like that. Yeah. But
you might have some mental issues.
Yeah. Well, when I heard that this episode was fire, I was like, okay, I don't want any spoilers for this.
Yeah. So it's amazing right now. But so moving on, because I want you to talk. I want to hear your thoughts on this show because you just caught up to it, Vinland Saga.
Well, I caught up last week.
You didn't say anything.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Did we?
Yeah.
No,
I told you I was caught up.
No, you said you were up to episode 2, and you're like, yeah, it's good.
That was the last episode, but
I
told you.
Okay. Well, I mean, for this episode, you're caught up.
Yeah, now I'm caught up.
Okay, because everything before doesn't matter.
Yeah,
until you
until it's on audio.
So what do you think? Because the way they're adapting it, Vinland Saga, it's a little different than the manga. Mm-hmm. They're going in more of a chronological sequence.
Yeah.
So they're telling everything that's kind of backstory now, and they're slowly building up to what the first chapter of the manga was.
Yeah.
Because the first chapter just throws you into the action. The anime is slowly building up to the action.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And that, because you kept telling me how good the show was, and I was enjoying it, but I wasn't seeing what all the hype was. And then episode 5 came out, and I was like, holy crap.
Episode 5, that's when he just... This is when...
There's a time skip in episode 5.
We're on episode 6, right? Or am I...
Oh, you know what? You're right. It is episode 6. Okay. That's my bad.
Okay, so so episode 5...
6, yeah.
That's when he starts... Dang, I can't even remember.
Episode 5 is it right after Thor's has his battle with Askeladd?
Dude, that's the first episode. That's like the third.
That's not the third episode.
That's the third episode.
It's not the third episode.
Third or fourth.
Maybe the fourth.
Yeah.
But then now...
No, okay, so the fifth is when he tries to fight Askeladd, Thorfinn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's okay. And then 6 is a time skip.
Yeah.
And it's showing him kind of slowly becoming a part of Askeladd's like crew.
Yeah.
So... but yeah, what do you think? Because I feel like it's probably a smart thing that the way they're doing it, because it's like slowly developing Thorfinn instead of just kind of.
Well, I think a lot of shows don't take the time to develop characters as much anymore. Mm-hmm. You know, like you were referencing in '90s anime, there's a long build up to the actual.
Oh yeah, the pacing is slower now. It's like just trying to get everything quick.
Yeah. I think they did a good job of the pacing with this because it does give you enough backstory where those first few episodes, it's not bad and you enjoy it and you want to see where it goes. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't, throw you off and you don't want to finish watching the show.
Yeah.
They did a good job with that. And then you get to episode 6 and you're like, holy crap.
Yeah.
I was not like, I knew something was coming, but I was not expecting this. The gore.
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised because it's Vikings.
Yeah.
But it was just kind of out of nowhere at the same time.
Oh yeah, it's escalating way like
the battle with Thor's, it wasn't that gory. But now episode 6 with Thorfinn.
Mm-hmm. Well, Thor's didn't want to kill anybody either.
Yeah.
He was just trying to
there still could have been
them.
Yeah. There still could have been the gore from other characters though. From Askeladd's crew.
Yeah, but Thor's was holding them back. He wasn't going to let them do anything.
What about the first episode, the first sequence where he's fighting?
Oh, when he's...
I don't think there was even that much gore in that. There's a little bit, but not a lot.
I mean, I don't know.
Not
at that
like-
point,
not
at
like
that
now.
point, well, I mean, I can't really say much because I'll be spoiling a lot
Yeah.
about why Thor's wouldn't do certain things.
Oh,
But
no,
I think
it's
he was
already
holding
been-
back.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was
It's-
holding back then.
Yeah.
First episode, he was definitely holding back.
That's when he. Can I say
What?
when he quit the army?
Oh yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, it's the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, he quit.
If you're not on, if you haven't watched the first episode now, you need to get caught up.
Yeah, stop being a little bitch. But so yeah, Vinland Saga is the other show that's for sure anime of the year consideration because it's doing really really well. It looks great. The CGI doesn't bother me as much as I thought it was.
Yeah, you have a really big hang up on CGI.
I don't like it. I like more traditional animation. I mean, it's slowly. Obviously, we don't have like shell animation or anything like that anymore. Or not
Cell?
Cell. Yeah. What did I say? Shell.
Yeah, Shell.
Yeah. Cell. I know it's late. I'm tired.
Yeah. I mean, I think you get some of that from watching Guguk too, because he is very against CGI, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Because he calls it out a lot.
Dude, I've always hated CGI. It always sticks out so badly.
For me, I don't know. It's funny because for me, it doesn't really stand out to me that much, except
Really?
for like Golden Kamuy.
I can tell, even with Demon Slayer, I can tell when the CGI is there.
Yeah, but you respected the CGI from Demon Slayer.
No, it looks. I can tell. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I know when it's CGI, and that's what it bothers me because it like makes me think. I'm like, oh shit, I'm looking at CGI right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have that issue.
All right, so what else are we watching? Or
I just watched the next episode of Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone. Yeah, I'm not watching Dr. Stone.
I know, and everybody's talking about how it's so hyped up, but I don't know. I like it. I think it's a really good show.
Overrated?
No, I don't think it's overrated. I really like the concept of it.
I mean,
I like the sciencey part of it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's it's a futuristic show, but it's almost that they went back in time because they've reverted to the Stone Age.
Apocalyptic. There was an apocalypse, and then only few people survived. But
no one survived.
Well,
I mean, they survived, but nobody was really
few people survived
alive.
Well, few people survived after the environment
changed and washed
took
away a lot of people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, what's it called when the like trees and grass take back like the city? You know what I mean?
Oh, where they overgrow.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the term is for it, but basically that's what happened. Civilization is completely gone. All the buildings and everything are gone.
So you think Dr. Stone's worth watching?
I definitely would consider it a show that's worth watching. I think it's really good personally.
I did see like art for one of the characters. It's the blonde-haired chick.
Yeah, she just showed up.
Yeah, I don't like her like design. Like,
it's not that bad.
Is it? Because it looks like it's more just for ecchi. I mean, okay. So we're gonna talk about Fire Force soon too. So I don't want to seem like a hypocrite, but I never really cared for. I don't care for ecchi now.
Yeah.
Maybe as when I was younger, for sure. But now it's just like whenever it's shoved into my face, I'm like, okay, I can't.
It's too much. Yeah. It takes away from the show itself.
Yeah. So you like Dr. Stone right now?
Oh, I definitely like Dr. Stone. This past episode, it was nice because you also got some background in this episode too, and you got to see some more emotion from Senku about his relationship with people. Because for me, you kind of knew how he felt, but it wasn't really set in stone. And then there's just this moment where you just know how he feels about. Shoot, why can't I think of his name right now?
The brawny guy,
Taiju, I think his name Taiju or something.
Does he seems like he's super loud in the show, is he?
No, he's not that bad. Oh well, there's moments.
Yeah, because
he gets overexcited.
Yeah, that'll get. I feel like that'll just get on my nerves. I might check out at least the first or two episodes and then see where I go from there. But I'm not sure. For me, Dr. Stone's a skip. Just from like experience with. Well, there's not. I can't think of a show that's similar to that. But just the way, I don't know. I feel like when you look at a show and maybe you see some clips, you're just like, I don't know about this one.
Yeah. Well, real quick, his name is Taiju.
Taiju.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was right on that, thankfully. Well, it's a shonen, and I thought you were a shonen junkie.
I am a shonen junkie.
You're just holding back.
No, there's certain shonen that I like. Like, okay. Oh yeah, I do want to say sorry for the Black Clover stuff.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. That's all I wanted this whole time.
So a while back, Dylan asked me if Black Clover was good, And I told him no. But then you started watching it anyway. And then I kept getting on you like, dude, you're just watching a trashy show. You're wasting time. But it's because you should have been watching Wolf's Rain, because I told you to watch that a while back.
Oh,
there's been a lot of shows that I told you to watch.
Yeah.
And the fact that you were watching Black Clover, or you put that as a priority, was killing me. So I got a little petty, and I was like, yeah, dude, it's just a trash show, so it doesn't even matter. And then
you come back and start telling me, oh,
I
I heard Black Clover's getting really good.
I bought all the manga that was out at the time. I think it was 15 volumes, and I just caught up to it, and I told him, hey, man, you should probably get back to Black Clover.
Yeah, now I'm so far behind.
Dude, it's some shit has happened.
Trying to keep up. So I swear my hair is falling out trying to keep up with everything right now. Because I'm also watching Anohana, too.
Yeah.
That show is... I just got to the part with the fireworks and how Menma's mom doesn't want them to keep doing stuff, and she hates pretty much Ginta and all of them.
All the friends, yeah.
Yeah, because she was the one who died. And
you know who's a big fan of Anohana? Don't mean to cut you off.
Oh, go ahead.
Tyler.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he talked to me about it. So I feel like we should have him on one episode where we talk about Anohana whenever you finish it.
We could do a good breakdown of Anohana.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great show, and I'm so happy I kept watching it. I'm almost finished.
How many episodes are you at?
I'm on episode 9, so I've only got like two
more.
or 3.
Yeah, 2 more.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just finished the part where Menma proves that she's actually there, because all Ginta's friends were like, "Oh, this is messed up. You're just making this all up. You know, we're just trying to move past it, and you're stuck in the past." And then she's just like, "Oh, I just want all my friends to play together again."
Right.
And, and then they're like, oh crap, he wasn't lying.
So, okay.
It was actually very emotional.
Right.
It was way more emotional than that.
I don't want to say anything I don't want to say too much about Anohana, because you're almost done with it.
Yeah.
I might end up spoiling it, so I won't say anything, but it's definitely a great show. It was actually when I started my Instagram account.
Yeah.
It was actually the first show that I ever reviewed.
Really?
Yeah.
I almost had a feeling for a little bit until probably like the 6th episode that it was going to be like Canon, where the girl is around and people can see her, but she's actually not there. She's in like a coma.
Yeah, yeah. She's it's like her spirit is walking around, but her body is
immobile.
Yeah, but she's not dead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But they thought she was.
Yeah. No, it's not even a spoiler. She's dead.
Yeah.
Like it's in the synopsis. She is dead as fuck.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
You can't get any more dead than she is.
You need to relax.
She died as a young child. It's pretty sad though.
Yeah, it's very sad. It's very sad. I feel like you should have a little more emotion towards that.
I feel like I've become so jaded. I watch so much shows that it's just like nothing gets me anymore. I did cry for Anohana though. I will say that.
Okay.
When I first watched it, I did cry. After, no, probably not. If I were to rewatch it, I feel like I wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I just feel like have you gotten the sense like there's like it's like kind of melodramatic in a way, or no?
Yeah. Well, it's that teen,
teen angst.
Hormonal. You're angsty. Everything just
because that's kind of like I was around that age when I watched it, so I feel like I could accept it more. But I think now I probably wouldn't like it as much.
Oh, well, I think it's a great show. I've watched a lot of shows.
Yeah.
I definitely think this is one of the top shows I've
Although
watched.
I feel like if I said that, now thinking about what I just said, I feel like I just took a shot at you.
You're always taking shots at me, though.
Like still calling you a kid or something.
No, I don't even see it that way because I'm my own person. I'm going to like what I want to like.
No, it's definitely a good show, though, for sure. But that's not a seasonal show, so back to the season.
Yeah, back to the seasonal.
What'd you think of...
Fire Force?
Fire Force, yes.
Yeah, Fire Force.
Fire Force
I'm
is
glad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm glad that you're back on the Fire Force train because you've been on and off about it.
Dude, it's because I do love shonen a lot, like battle shonen. I like One Piece. I enjoyed Naruto. I enjoy Bleach for what it is. I enjoyed Soul Eater too, and it's the same creator, but something about Fire Force bothered me early on. I don't know. I really don't know what it was. I was reading the manga, but now watching the anime and like seeing everything animated, I do enjoy it a lot. I don't care for the fan service though, just because of how ridiculous it is. It's like, dude, I would rather it just be regular or just panty shots and like some guy walking in on a girl changing. But this fan service is just like,
it's not plausible.
Yeah,
it's not
it doesn't
going to
make
happen
sense.
like that.
It doesn't make sense. Like, how does what's the main character's name again?
Shinra.
Dude,
Yeah.
how does his hand get under that girl from Squad 1's bra? It got under
it's
her
like
bra.
her sports bra. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, how the hell?
Yeah, he just put his hand out and she slid. You know, I mean, okay, maybe it would end up on top, but it would not end up inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got full nipples. and then he cupped the feel of her ass.
Yeah, because she fell into him or something.
Yeah. First of all, her design makes no sense.
Yeah.
It still bothers me to this day. I feel like it doesn't make any sense.
You call out a lot of clothing designs, though. Because even for, was it Konosuba? Yeah, Konosuba.
Oh, yeah.
The Darkness's friend?
No, it's, is it Darkness's friend or is it Megumin's friend? I think it's Megumin's friend.
No, I think it was Darkness.
No,
I can't remember. She had that green or blue. Like, she had jeans on that were unbuttoned, and then that top that just
yeah.
went up. Like, it just didn't work.
I mean, I probably am a hypocrite in a way, though, because I probably won't call out certain other shows, but I just feel like certain designs are just ridiculous. The Kill la Kill design is I'm just going to bring it up now. That show is just ridiculous in general, so I feel like it has to fit in the universe, you know, right? Like Fire Force is trying to be serious. So when you have like these random grope scenes, it takes me out of it in a way. And I feel like you can be funny without, like Soul Eater was funny without having the fan service. I mean, it had fan service and it wasn't too bad, but it could be funny without it too.
No, I definitely agree that the fan service can potentially ruin a show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unless I'm watching a show because of the fan service, right? If I'm watching an ecchi show and it's to be expected, I wouldn't mind it as much because I know what I'm expecting. But for Fire Force, it's definitely kind of a turnoff. But the show overall is definitely been really fun. I do like they're about to fight Squad 5, is it?
They're in the middle of a fight.
Yeah,
they're Squad 5.
Or they are fighting. So, and the animation does look really, really good every now and then. There are times where like certain faces aren't drawn, but overall it does look really good.
That does bother me. I will say that.
And I really do feel like if it was animated by Bones, it would have been better off.
I feel like they are trying to save resources for all these fight scenes.
Well, as soon as there's a face that's not drawn, then there's like a scene that looks really awesome, like when Shinra just shoots fire out of his feet.
Yeah,
and just like to balance himself, or it can look really good when it wants to, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely agree on that. On that note.
Mm-hmm. So, what other shows are we watching?
On seasonal?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much everything I'm caught up on at the moment because I haven't caught up on Copcraft. I've had so many technical difficulties with Funimation's website.
I swear, it's always a 50-50 if I'm going to be able to watch anime on Funimation's app.
Yeah. I'm still on episode 2 of Copcraft because every time I go to watch it, it freezes and stops downloading. Or, it won't load the stream. I tried to watch BEM. And it wouldn't play.
I did manage to watch the newest episode of BEM. I am enjoying it, actually, a lot.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
It's probably the worst show that I'm watching. But I don't know, like something about it is comforting. It kind of reminds me of a Saturday morning cartoon, but like anime, like an animated series, not like an anime, because it takes place in an American kind of like area.
Yeah.
But it's kind of interesting, and it's like what is it? It's the third reboot of that series, something like that. And then going back to Copcraft, I feel like I think I'm gonna drop it.
I know I don't want to say it, but I think I'm going to either because even from what I'm only on the second episode, so I'm gonna try and get through more. So I can't really say yet. I'm gonna have to at least get through the third episode before I'd say anything. But I feel like I'm gonna drop it because I'm not. From what I have seen, it's just really not grabbing me like I thought it would. Not like Dr. Stone had me on the first episode. Demon Slayer had me on the first episode. Fire Force had me probably on the second or third episode.
Yeah, I feel like the only reason why I would continue it at this point is because of the girl main character, Talarna.
Yeah. I can't remember.
I like her
full name.
character. I enjoy her character, but
Mhm.
just the show overall, it feels like a lot's happening, but I don't care. You know what I mean?
It was a lot. I feel like it's very unorganized. I feel like a lot's happening, and chronologically it makes sense, but I don't know. Mentally, it just seems unorganized. Like it was a rush.
That show has some really bad CGI too.
Oh yeah, that one does. I have noticed that.
Yeah, they did the Berserk adaptation, the newest one.
Yeah,
so, just as a heads up. But yeah, probably gonna drop Copcraft for sure.
Yeah, that's how I feel on that one. But everything else, I haven't really been able to catch up on. It's been a rough couple of weeks. For watching.
I know
shows.
that. I can feel that. Yeah, I think the only other show that I did start, Coyote Ragtime Show. It's another Ufotable show. It's like one of their first shows that they did.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah. It kind of sucks too, honestly.
Yeah,
I feel like Ufotable before, like they did the Fate series and Karo Kyokai, wasn't that good of a studio, and then out of nowhere, they just became like a powerhouse, and they're slowly getting even better and better and better.
Well, that's because the Fate series. I think the Fate series really.
No, I think it was
Fate Zero.
I think it was Karo Kyokai because that's when they partnered up with Type Moon.
Oh, Type Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they partnered with them for doing the adaptations, that's when they really started killing it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Coyote Ragtime Show kind of sucks. Kind of want to watch it, but kind of sucks.
Sorry, man. I had to adjust my chair.
That's
I've been
fine, dude.
Sitting in a very awkward position for that whole time.
Yeah. So what else do we have on the?
Well, everybody's probably caught up on it, but I'm super excited. Tomorrow. Wait, is it? Yeah, tomorrow. Hunter x Hunter Part 6 comes out.
Oh, that's right. I did get the notification, and my card was charged.
Oh, maybe that's the notification I got from Amazon.
Yeah. Hunter x Hunter Part... Dude, you are so... I cannot believe you have not finished Hunter x Hunter yet. Everybody's done with it.
I know, but I started watching it dubbed, and I started watching it late. And
Dude,
I
the dub
never
is
watched
done,
it.
too.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just waiting for the parts to come out.
Yeah, I can feel that.
It's kind of nice to be able to have that anticipation, though.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. So, do you want to move into the Q&A?
That's right. We do have some questions.
Some questions. I did ask some people on Instagram, see if they want to ask some questions for us to answer. So, all of them seem pretty solid. So, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So, this is from @DeAndre_Francis. He asked, what is the best vacation you've been on, and what would be the ideal vacation?
Oh, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. It's kind of personal.
Yeah. Oh, no. I mean, I feel like any question is a good question.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, there's no such thing as a bad question, right?
Yeah. No, for sure. As long as there's an answer that I can give.
Yeah. As long as you have an answer for the question. My best vacation, my family used to go to an island called St. Martin. Mm-hmm. And so it's a long backstory, but basically it was like these surrogate grandparents that I had, because I never really got to know my actual grandparents. But they would take us there. They were the closest thing I had to grandparents. We loved them very much. Yeah. But they used to take us there every February, and we made a lot of friends that we still keep in touch with, that were from Boston and New York, and we live in Maryland. Still friends with them, and we got to experience a lot of things. That was the best family vacation I went on. I also got to go to Italy and Holland with them, but I was still pretty young, so I didn't get to appreciate it as much as I would now. But my ideal vacation, I mean, it's going to sound kind of cliche.
Should we say it at the same time?
Yeah, let's do it.
Japan. Oh, dude.
I thought you were going to count it off.
No, dude.
How did I know when to go?
I feel like you should have known.
You should have had that soul resonance.
Yeah. Japan for sure, dude.
Yeah,
that's like
definitely
the dream.
Yeah, cliche, but
yeah,
it definitely. I really want to see the countryside of Japan.
Dude, I've always been interested in the temples.
Yeah,
like ever since really cool. Noragami. I don't know. I feel like, just because we grew up like Catholic. You grew up Catholic?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. I don't know, but
I wouldn't consider myself Catholic anymore.
I'm not Catholic at all. I'm not religious at all.
Yeah. Sure. I consider myself agnostic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm just atheist.
Oh, okay. Something I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of had a feeling, but
yeah, we're cousins, so we were raised very similar. So
yeah,
but
very differently at the same time.
Yeah, I feel like my best vacation would probably been just one of the times that I went to Peru just
Yeah.
to see family too. Because even though we're cousins, I'm the one that's half Peruvian,
Yeah.
and you're just you're a quarter Italian.
Yeah, because my grandfather on my mom's side came straight from Sicily.
Sicily, yeah, nice. All right,
Next.
So this is from @miraculous.hijabi.
Punjabi?
Hijabi.
Okay.
Okay. Punjabi. Oh, dude, good food.
Yeah, Punjabi by nature.
Yeah. Should anime show other major faiths aside from Christianity and Catholicism, like Islam, Judaism, or Hinduism?
Yeah.
I mean, would you like to see? I guess because I mean, I don't really care about religious aspects, even if they're implemented into anime. Like one of the biggest ones is Evangelion. It mixes like Christian symbolisms and stuff like that. So I mean, if it's attached to the show, it's interesting to see it just because their like interpretation of it. But it's not something that I really look for.
It wouldn't bother me one way or the other. Which religion they show.
Dude, now that I remember, have you seen Saint Youngman? Saint Youngman? I think
No, I haven't seen that.
That's when it's Buddha and Jesus, and they just hang out. They're best friends. They live together.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. I really want to.
Dude, that's us. We're Buddha and Jesus, and we just hang out. It's so funny. I mean, it's just a pure like slice of life show. They just hang out and do random stuff, cook together, go buy food and stuff. It's a pretty funny show.
Well, yeah, that sounds really good.
Oh no, it's a movie. Sorry.
Oh, a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, they do put a lot of Christianity into a lot of Hellsing. Has Christian base.
I don't know what it is. I feel like anime does use Christianity a lot more than other religions.
Even
aside from like maybe like I think it's called the Shinto, like when they believe
Shinto
in
gods.
Shinto gods. I think that's the only other thing that I know.
Yeah,
but it's definitely more. I think it's because it's a Western ideology.
Yeah,
and they don't believe in that as much. Like it's a very small thing, so they can. It's like the equivalent of us when we use like mythology, like Greek mythology. Yeah. Or like the Viking gods, like Thor and stuff. I think it's probably
very similar.
Yeah. So it's just a way to create more stories.
I could see that. Also, it could also be that there's a lot of people that are a part of that faith. Yeah. So it will appeal to more people because it's using their faith.
Although I don't know what Japan's like percentage of
Christianity is.
I'm pretty sure it's non-existent though, or very, very low. But yeah, so doesn't really matter. It's pretty interesting to see like anime interpret religion into its story. But other than that, yeah. So next question is @ghost_rant_15 says your fave new gen anime overall and shonen. I'm not sure what that means. I think it's just asking what's your favorite new gen anime and then your favorite shonen anime is what I'm assuming.
Well, first I just want to say less than 40%. Well, according to surveys carried out in 2006 and 2008, less than 40% of the population of Japan identifies with an organized religion. Around 35% are Buddhist, 3 to 4% are members of the Shinto sects and derived religions, and from fewer than 1% to 2.3% are Christians. Wow. So it's a very low percentage. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Nice fact. Where'd you get that from?
Articles.
Yeah. So, so fave new gen anime overall in shonen. So my favorite new gen anime, I'm assuming would just be, I don't know how far back we can go. I'm assuming just this year, I guess, is new gen or.
Well, I don't know, it could be like generations like 2013, 2015,
like decades?
A couple years.
Oh.
No, I don't know about decades because there's a lot of change over a few years. So
yeah, because this decade would be 2010 to 2019.
Yeah,
the end of 2019.
So far, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, favorite show right now is Steins Gate. And that came out in 2011, I want to say.
No, I don't think it was that far back.
It's pretty far back. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. I mean, maybe not the new Steins Gate, but this Steins Gate that the Steins Gate that I'm thinking about.
Let's see here. I can tell you. Oh, I guess it was 2011. Wow, I didn't realize it was that far back.
Yeah, it's pretty far back. But if we're talking new gen like this year, just at the moment, probably Demon Slayer. just because Vinland Saga hasn't. I mean, Vinland Saga is going to be my favorite as long as they adapt it well. But Demon Slayer is probably my favorite new gen.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna for this decade. My favorite show for this decade. That's
it can't
be
a hard
choice.
Ayodi Aoshi.
No, that's 2003.
I know, so it can't be that.
Oh man, that's.
I mean, you have Gurren Lagann. No,
that's. I like that 2003 to 2010 anime.
The 2000s was definitely one of the best.
Yeah,
2000 era.
I know, so it's hard for me to pick.
There's Fate Zero.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't want to say it, but
One Punch
I wouldn't
Man?
consider that. No, not even One Punch Man.
Magi Brilliant Park.
I would say Magi Brilliant Park is definitely one. Shoot, yeah.
I know it's on the spot. You got to come up with something, man.
On the spot.
Need something concrete.
Yeah. Give me a second. Give me a second. Do you have anything more? Oh, you already said. Well, for this year, Demon Slayer for sure is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I really liked Assassination Classroom.
Or wait, what about Bunny Girl Senpai?
Oh,
came out just last year.
I mean, that could still be new gen. I mean, that's last year. That definitely is. Oh, yeah, Bunny Girl Senpai. Oh,
yeah,
I'm so in love with
new
that
gen.
show.
That's still.
Yeah, I guess
not
so.
that far
Yeah,
back, yeah,
it's not that far back.
There's
so many shows to recall, and sometimes it just is overwhelming because I've watched so much. I'm like freaking out over here. Like, oh, crap,
then,
I don't want to say something wrong, but I've watched so many shows that I really like and appreciate. So
yeah,
it's hard to pick one. Like, it's hard to have a top 5 or a top 10.
All right, dude, I need you to relax for a second. So what's your favorite shonen?
My favorite shonen?
So I don't know what they mean by shonen. I'm assuming just like battle shonen.
Mm-hmm.
So Demon Slayer could technically
that
count.
Because I've never been huge into shonen until recently.
Mm-hmm. I mean, for me, it would be One Piece for sure.
Yeah. I know people are probably going to hate me. I still need to get onto that One Piece. I need to read the manga.
You are killing me, bro.
I know.
All right, so next question. It's from @senpai.kun_. It's my boy. Carlos with a K. So this is a good question. I feel like you might like this one. What is the appeal of isekai? So many isekais released every season. It's like an isekai boom. What do you think the appeal of it is?
Okay. The appeal of isekai?
Mm-hmm. It's like
I think a lot of people can relate to wanting to go into a different world.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because so many people are into gaming now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, gaming has gotten. I mean, it's always been big, but I mean, it's huge now, and the graphics and the development of the worlds and the free roam. I think so many people were like, "Oh man, I would just love to be a part of this game or be, in this other world like this." And I think that's why isekai appealed.
Mm.
Say the second half of the question again, because I want to make sure I address it properly.
The second half was, what is the appeal of so many? Oh, there was no second part of the question. Oh, I mean, it's just what is the appeal of isekai? So many isekai released every season. It's like an isekai boom.
Oh, okay,
so just the appeal. I mean, so like one of the oldest isekai anime that I can think of off the top of my head is Escaflowne, and that. So, like, new isekai is definitely more video game related.
Yeah.
That one is just going to, like, more of a fantasy setting.
Yeah.
There's also the 12 Kingdoms.
Are you talking about new isekai?
No, these are older ones where it's more, they get transferred into, like, a fantasy setting.
Oh,
new
okay.
isekai is...
I thought that's what you said. You said new isekai is fantasy.
No,
so
new isekai is video game.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Sorry.
New isekai is more video game. Like, the people die in their regular life, and then they get transported into... whatever,
some sort of video game style, other than Saga.
No,
if I could speak,
he died,
Saga. Yeah, he died, but he didn't go into a video game.
Oh yeah, that's one of the more outliers, right?
Yeah, it was basically like transferring to another universe. It was like a multiverse type situation, where like Ray Zero wasn't he thinking about video games and stuff like that, and same thing. With
he doesn't die.
Reincarnated as a
Well, I mean, he dies. In general, but he doesn't.
Yeah, he dies, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the appeal of isekai, I feel like it appeals to that nerdy kid inside everybody.
Yeah.
Just wanting to go see like elf girls with big boobs.
Yeah.
Gate's another. Is Gate an isekai? I mean, it's more of like
the Gate. I believe is you could consider
because it's
isekai.
It's the fantasy setting. There's like a portal, and then the Japanese military wants to go in and whatever. I haven't watched it.
Or you have Copcraft, which is kind of like a reverse isekai.
Sure.
Because she comes into our world.
Yeah, something like that.
But I don't know. Personally, I think that isekai has become overrated. I think there's too many.
I was pretty big on slime.
I got tired of it by the end of the first season.
Yeah.
Overlord, I loved Overlord.
You didn't even finish the show, did you?
I haven't finished it because I got so bombarded with all these other ones. I just got tired. I'm like, it's pretty much the same.
I thought it was
thing
boring, honestly.
Or I thought the first season was really good. The second season was okay.
There's only one season
Of Overlord?
No, I'm talking about slime.
Oh, of Slime? No, they have a second season out now.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't.
Or a second half of the first season.
Oh well, yeah, that doesn't count. It's still the first season, bro. Need you to chill.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
I don't know
because there's so many shows that do this 12 episode thing now.
Yeah, you're right. Older shows were definitely longer.
We've become very accustomed to watching easy anime.
Yeah. Well, nobody wants to watch hard anime or anime that challenge your mind.
Well, I mean, nobody wants to sit there and watch a 50 episode anime anymore.
Yeah. I mean, even something shorter like Serial Experiments Lane, it's just kind of a hard watch though because a lot is happening. But yeah, so okay, I'm done with isekai. Are you still
Next question?
Okay, cool, because I'm tired of it. What anime has affected you the most? This is asked by @Jeb Swordmaster.
What anime has affected me the most?
Yes.
Oh, this is why it's my favorite. Ayori Oshi.
God damn.
Oh man, that was the first show that I cried to.
I know.
And I just love that show, and everybody knows it. But I just love the relationship part of it.
Yeah.
You know? Because I don't know. I'd consider myself a romantic. You know,
yeah, you do like a lot of romance anime, actually.
Yeah.
And I'll watch a romance anime, and I'll think it's garbage.
Yeah.
But you'll keep watching it and love it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, My Love Story.
Yeah.
Yeah. That killed me. And you're like, I think I'm done. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me?
This
is amazing.
It's funny when we're watching anime together because then I'll just look over to you and was like, yeah, dude, I think I'm done.
Man. Oh, no, there is a second season to Slime.
It's
not out yet. It's not
okay.
out yet.
Yeah, it's not out.
But yeah, the first season was 24 episodes. I have a buddy who really likes that. So I just want to bring that up real quick.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I love romance anime. Ayori Oshi definitely, it really affected me. I mean, I went on my first date with this one girl, and I made a whole playlist for our first date to listen to in the car. You know, open the door, take her to a nice restaurant, we dress up, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm
a romantic.
I know. It's just funny.
Buy
for some reason, I
flowers.
thought you were going to say like you had like the theme song to Ayori Oshi in your playlist.
No.
You wouldn't.
Although she was surprised. She actually watched Ouran High School Host Club. She wasn't huge into anime, but she showed me that a long time ago. I was like, nah, I don't think I really want to watch this. But now it's totally different. Like, I have a different appreciation.
That's one of those shows where I think I'm done with too.
Oh, I know, and it kills me because I feel the same way.
Yeah,
and I really don't want to be done with it. But
yeah, I'll try to watch. I think we have to watch that on our own, man.
Yeah. Oh, so what show has influenced you the most?
Influenced me? Dude, I don't know. I mean,
or like, affected.
Off the top of my head, it would have to be Girls Bravo.
Oh, because that was one of the first shows that.
Well, it's the first anime that I watched that I knew was anime, and it so I remember when you showed that to me. I went to like a mini anime boom. Like I watched Hellsing, and then Afro Samurai after that.
Yeah,
and then I just didn't watch anything.
I think I showed you Girls Bravo, and I told you to watch Hellsing.
No, we watched Hellsing together.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, that was the second show we watched, or that I watched.
Because that was that summer that you were there, the whole summer.
Yeah. And then I think later that summer I watched Afro Samurai by myself. But then after that I would just never really look for anime.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I think it was after my sophomore year of high school, I couldn't play football because I played football that year. I couldn't play football my junior year. So I went back and rewatched Girls Bravo, and then I searched up shows that were similar, ended up watching Rosario Vampire. Then I got a Netflix subscription from one of my friends, watched like Welcome to the NHK.
Yeah.
Demon King Daimao.
Oh, that's a good show.
Yeah. Fruits Basket, Soul Eater, all that stuff. So Girls Bravo was like the one that kind of brought me back for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely the show that's if without Girls Bravo, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah,
As trashy of a show as it
yeah,
is.
yeah. You have to give them props on the comedy though,
Dude. It's hilarious.
That's one show I feel they did a good job of incorporating the ecchi into the comedy.
No, definitely. It's probably one of the funniest anime I think I've ever watched.
Yeah,
and I think if I rewatched it now, it would still be just as funny. And
yeah,
I
think
wouldn't.
so.
I don't think I'd mind the fan service as much either. I just that show I'll defend it forever, dude. Even as trashy, as bad of a show as it is in a way, I still love it. Yeah, for sure. All right.
What's the next question?
Next question. So this is more of a personal question. So this is at I'm just gonna have to spell out.
You want me to try it?
No. At TA_MI_ZH_AN. Tommy's-on? I don't know.
Tommy's-on? Okay.
So, how are you?
Me? Son? Is that how you'd say it with the underscore? Is it like pauses or something like that? I feel like you got to drop low.
All right. So the question
That's a cool name, though. I like that. It's unique. You don't see like a lot like that.
All right. So the question is, so how are you?
Oh, me?
Yeah. How are you?
I'm really good right now that we're getting this podcast recorded.
Yeah.
But before that, it was
tough.
Yeah. I was having a rough time, but I just, I feel happy that I'm able to just talk about anime now.
I was almost afraid to like text you or like call you or something because I'm like, damn, he might be annoyed. Let me not.
What? Wait, when?
Like earlier when you were on your way to the warehouse.
Oh yeah, I was
because I sent you a snap and I wanted you to open it, but I was like, maybe not. Maybe he's like zooming down the highway.
Yeah, pretty much. I was.
So I didn't want to bother you.
Plus, I had to bring my brother so we could take him to the airport. So we were talking, and he had my phone.
Stone going to LA, going to be a
Plus, I don't
superstar.
endorse hand use of the phone during driving.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm doing pretty well. I'm just chilling, surviving.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think you were having a little lull there, but I think you're definitely doing better now.
Yeah, I was dying, I think. All right, so this is the last question.
Oh, I just want to ask how TA_MI_ZA is that?
ZH_AN.
ZH. Okay. I just wanted to ask them how they're doing.
Yeah. Well, they may not respond back.
Well, and thanks for asking.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right, so this is the last question. It's from at Roman28official. How many people manage this account? So I think that was a question for my account. Only one person. Mm-hmm. But you do manage the Two Guys in a Warehouse Instagram account.
I do. I'm trying to get better at it.
Yeah.
I need to be more consistent with it.
It's always funny because, I used to be pretty aggressive on the gram.
Oh, yeah.
I did, I think one of the biggest things I did was top 10 worst anime fandoms. And number 1, I had Yuri on Ice. And I just went to town. And I think
you really do have this thing
I like
Yuri on Ice.
No, I like Yuri on Ice. I just hate the fans. But I do. I did enjoy Yuri on Ice. I would buy Yuri on Ice. Yeah. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good show.
What about Free?
I'd never watch Free. I wouldn't. I mean, I give it a shot. It's just music doesn't interest, or swimming.
Yeah, it doesn't interest you
as much as ice skating. I don't know. Ice skating just seems more interesting.
Yeah, it's a very artistic style of sport.
Oh no, definitely. But yeah, that I did. Yeah, I went to town on them, and I got a lot of comments. I think it's probably got 700 comments.
Oh, wow.
All like
hate.
Pretty aggressive. I got a lot of DMs that I didn't open, but I saw what they said. And I was like, dang.
Yeah.
So I'm always waiting to see if maybe you'll get like some hate,
yeah,
because they'll think it's me.
Oh no, I haven't gotten anything yet.
Oh, because I feel like you're not ready for it.
No, if you're gonna go into any sort of influencing type of industry, you have to be prepared for it.
Yeah,
you can't police the internet or fight everybody because you'll spend your whole life doing it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like. I'll fight back. I'll pick my battles. If there's something I'm like, hey, I'm gonna comment, but depending on how they respond back, we'll determine if I'm gonna respond back. But
it's not even really a fight. It's just like
it's an argument.
Hey, yeah, it's like you post something like, oh, you're wrong, and you're like, well, this is why I think I'm right, and they're like, no, that's wrong, and then you pretty much leave it at that.
I had something similar. I can't remember what I posted. Some dude was just being like super annoying. I've never actually blocked anybody from my account except for like inactive people that I'm just like trying to get rid of.
Yeah.
I think I blocked one dude once, but he was just so annoying.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I was posting. He just, every post, just going and saying some shit. And I was like, oh, dude, I am done with you. Cannot, like, because usually I actually don't mind if anybody writes some hate. I don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're like arguing my opinion or arguing my statement, that's fine. I don't really mind that.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to like go at somebody, it's like, yo, you gotta chill.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Actually, my brother just got some hate recently when he was on his last tour.
What?
Yeah, from a girl. So he actually just told me about it on our way down here. So he shoots for this girl named Lauren Sanderson.
Mm-hmm. Great artist.
Oh yeah, she's amazing.
To,
definitely upcoming. Electric or In the Middle.
Electric is definitely my favorite.
I think we brought it up in the last episode.
Well, he said he's a photographer.
Yeah,
he's gonna be big.
Well, so he was doing something to take a close up shot of her, and he spun because he thought he was going to do something else, and then spun back, and some girl was like, "Look at this helicopter looking ass." So unprofessional.
What?
Yeah. And she put it on Twitter and blasted him on Twitter.
That's unnecessary.
Yeah. And Lawrence Anderson's fans were like, don't like call him out like that. And some other people that he knew like went to defend him, and she actually took it off of Twitter.
Dang. Well, at least he's got that.
He's got that support.
Yeah, support. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more of a I don't really care if I'm against the world type of deal.
Yeah.
I like it.
You want to be against the world?
Yeah. It's more fun, man. It's more entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Because actually now thinking about it, Tyler from Major League Anime Podcast. Definitely check out that podcast, by the way. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
He had this other Instagrammer for anime. It's Anime Philosophy. And I think they brought up something about, like, how do you deal with, like, hate? Mm-hmm. Just, like, ignore it. That's all you got to do. Or, like, criticism. It's like, I don't know. Well, I've never been bothered by criticism.
Yeah.
Or at least if I am, I just suck it into my soul and then forget about it.
If I'm going to take, like, I appreciate criticism.
Yeah.
Because that's how you get better. You can't get better with everybody telling you, oh, you're great all the time. Because how are you supposed to, if you think you're great, you're not going to change anything.
Exactly.
But if somebody calls you out like, hey, I think you should do this, then
it depends on what kind of criticism.
Yeah.
Too. Like,
there's different types, of criticism.
But you shouldn't accept all criticism. I feel like if it's somebody that like actually has like good intentions, is saying, hey, maybe, or I disagree with this opinion. I think really, something like that.
Ultimately, it comes down to the person putting out the content.
Exactly.
But I don't think you should blow off any criticism. I think you should at least look at it. I mean, you don't have to, follow every criticism that's given to you. Like, hey, I think you need to do this. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's good to take it all into consideration.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But some of that stuff that shows up on Instagram is pretty toxic at times.
Oh yeah,
especially in the anime community.
And the internet's totally different, like a different beast anymore. But I mean, like Tyler, he wasn't criticizing me, but he gave me some things that I should do.
He gave you advice.
Yeah, he gave me good advice.
Yeah,
and I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't, you're not even a part of this. I don't care. I'm going to do what I want to do. I was like, oh shoot, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you responded like that, that'd be like.
Well, I would never respond like that. Yeah, but I know. I didn't even think.
I know.
Okay.
I know what you mean.
I know, but I don't know if they know.
Oh no, they know.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a nice guy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I appreciate that. I try. Sometimes being nice is hard though. Sometimes, don't get me wrong. Like, I like being a nice guy, but sometimes you have to say no because
everything bad that's happened to you
is because I was nice.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, dude.
Yeah.
Dang, I don't want to say anything that's gonna like.
Yeah, no, we'll leave it there.
But yeah. So I do think that we're running out of time.
Yeah,
because it's kind of just dragging out.
Wow, this is one of the longest podcasts we've had. So
yeah, Q&A, dude, pretty long. But yeah, dude.
Thanks to everybody who sent us a question.
Yeah, thanks for listening. If you're listening, honestly, too, that's any sort of support is very much appreciated. Yeah,
we appreciate all of you that check us out and stay consistent with watching us.
Especially since we've struggled super hard to get this out.
Yeah. So if you want to and you like listening, please follow us at TGW Podcast or TGW_Dylan on Twitter, and have a Facebook page coming soon, and then we're on Spotify and iTunes. So
yeah. And then for me, it's obviously at professor_otaku. That's where you can find me. I'll try to respond. I get a lot of messages.
Okay.
So it's hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess we're going to end it.
We'll see you guys in the next one, and thanks for listening.
Yeah, see ya.
Okay, bye.